Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and looking at these local scenarios first today or more today. In this one again, the main idea was that we had this as an A wave, B wave and C wave ending at these highs. Either the C wave can be ending at these tops or these tops, doesn't really matter. It is very much possibility of labeling the C wave up at these highs as well. So that is definitely a possibility where this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, while this fourth wave would be very, very large in comparison to this 2. It wouldn't be as good of a look. So that's why I have it labeled as this. Now with this kept in mind, if we end the count up in these highs, we could be having this as an A wave, then the 3-way structure into B, and then looking for that C wave downwards. At the moment, it does not really look very impulsive to the downside, so the only way we can get this into being a impulsive or motive wave structure to the downside, we would be looking this as some kind of diagonal here. Again, it is not very contracting, so it is less likely to be this case. So we need to be just waiting for this to be played out if we still want to be having this C wave coming down. Again, previously I had the wave the wave Y at these highs. We did get a very sharp move from the 1.236 retracement of this original A wave at these highs, but we just kept climbing up higher again. This does not really feel too impulsive, so that's why I do think that we have 3-way structures. All of this is built on 3 waves, so I feel like this is some kind of WXY correction for this wave Y as well. It does not really fit into anything impulsive in my opinion. Again, this being a wave structure that looks more like an impulsive wave structure rather than anything else here. This feels more like a 3-way structure, so yeah, it doesn't really fit too well. Previously I had this as an ABC to the highs, where we could have this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. However, again, these subway structures here do fit the better of this WXY in my opinion at the moment. It is possible, of course, that this is going to be climbing higher, and for this to be still valid count, we can't go beyond the 21.7k area. If we do, then this count is out the window and we need to be looking at something else. However, again, to me, this looks the best at the moment, as I still have my bias to the downside. I've seen a lot of people having this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We don't have a overlap here between the first and fourth. Also, I don't know why people are wanting to place that as a wave 3 when we have not even hit the 1.236 extension. Generally, if we want to be being a bullish, we want to be getting this as a 1.618 extension for that third wave. Also, we want to be getting through that base channel. So if we are thinking that this is a wave 1, 2, we are doing this for the base channel, and the third wave should go flying past this upper trend line. That is just basic Elliott Wave things, right? So that is the expectation. However, that has not happened, and that's why I'm really kind of confused why so many people are using this as a third wave. Sure, there is no overlap between this first and the fourth, and that makes it valid, but does it make probable? Not to me. So my bias is still to the short side, although this can, of course, as mentioned, climb correctively to higher. Definitely keep in mind this kind of channel where we are just pivoting against. And we'll see if we are going to get another touch. But if we do, definitely keep an eye out on these levels, wherever this is going to be meeting, if we are going to get another bounce from there. Because I feel like this channel is something that definitely should be watched at least. What else did we have? Well, we had the possibility of that diagonal. The issue with this one is this structure in the middle as well. If we want this to be a wave 2 here, we can, of course, be labeling this as a 3-way structure, 3 waves and 3 ways, but the issue that I have here is that this structure already gone beyond the start of that wave 2. So if we want to have a WXY, a double zigzag, I don't think we should be going past this structure here. I know that in the past we had this exact same issue with these structures over here, where we were thinking about this being a structure where we had a WXY structure in here. And at that point again, we had the same exact structure coming down below the starting of that whole thing. Again, that is something that I'm not 100% sure how Elliott Wave should be treating that. I do feel like it is not a rule that I can't go past, as I haven't seen that rule anywhere mentioned. But again, it does not really make too much sense in the Elliott Wave terms or Elliott Wave conditions, because again, double zigzag should be a corrective structure that actually is pushing the price higher and not taking out the structure starts, right? So there is definitely a bit of a contradiction there, depending on your view again. And also both of these are having these as wicks going through the start of that structure. I'm not sure if that has any validity or if that makes any kind of sense. Of course, we can be changing it to line chart, and well, in this case again, we are actually going past this because again we had a wick here as well. But yeah, the same structure here, same issue. But we can of course be keeping track on this, but I'm not going to be trading based off of this. We just need to be seeing how this goes, and if this is still possible, we can see that later on. But the first structure that I showed you, this one, I'm going to be playing this until I get invalidated up in here. But that is my update for today for Bitcoin. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.